On the morning of October 17, 2014, a Hyster H450HD stacker machine overturned while in the process of carrying a refrigerated empty container. The operator of the machine died as a result of his fall from the machine. The accident occurred at the southern terminal of the Kingston Gordon Key Wharf in the IHZ area. The various heads and engineers of the company attended the scene and recorded measurements and photographs. Our company was appointed on the 5th of March 2015, 139 days after the accident occurred. We were instructed to reconstruct the accident to determine the possible cause and origin of the accident. This on-scene photo shows the front wheels positioning of the stacker in alignment with Bay 21 and the refrigerated trailer resting across Bay 22 at an angle, as shown by the red arrow. A closer examination of the stacker unit shows that the tilt pivot arm that controls the tilt angle of the mast was fully extended to its maximum position of 12 inches. In this position, the top of the mast would be tilted forward 4 degrees. The height of the mast measures 18 meters. A closer examination of the refrigerated box shows that it rested at an angle of approximately 74.5 degrees across Bay 22. There is a close-by shadow of other parked stacks of containers, as shown by the vertical arrow. This confirms that the driver was driving very close to the stacks of parked containers. This other photo, taken from the left side of the refrigerated box, shows that the close-by stacks of reddish containers were stacked to a height of 5 layers. The intended destination of the driver was to the white stack of refrigerator boxes seen in the foreground. The left side of the refrigerated box left a drag mark measuring 1.43 meters. Based on tests conducted, the coefficient of friction of the asphalt surface was determined at 0.75. The pre-accident speed was calculated at approximately 16.52 kilometers. This photo shows the underneath of the stacker machine with its rear steering wheels slanted at a turn position. From measurements dissected, an angle of 14.6 degrees of turn was estimated. This was clearly the last turn maneuver by the driver when the entire unit toppled forward. Further examinations were conducted of the driver's cockpit. A macro photo taken of the driver's seatbelt shows that the webbing was not stretched and remains tightly bounded. When seatbelts deploy in accidents, the webbing stretches to absorb the weight of the driver. The seatbelt is a 2-point belt that goes over the pelvis area and our waist and attaches at its 2 end points. The seatbelt pre-tensioner was not loosened, and the normal tension tested confirms that the driver was not wearing his seatbelt. The stacker's center of gravity must remain inside this triangle at all times, or the stacker will overturn. As a load is applied and raised, the center of gravity shifts forward. As turns are made, or when the load is not balanced, the center of gravity will shift to one side. Making a turn too quickly, lifting too much weight, or stopping too abruptly while carrying a load can cause the center of gravity to move outside the stability triangle. Our conclusion of this accident is that the driver did not obey the rules of the company and was not driving with his seatbelt on. The driver appears to have been heading in a direction towards the stack of parked trailers and probably went too close. On nearing them, he made a critical maneuver to turn away, and with the uneven weight of the refrigerated unit, he buckled and overturned, thus causing his death.